Stephen, I'll go on the other side of you. Congratulations. Junior Sports Personality of the Year. You're taller this year. How does that feel?
Amazing. I mean, I really didn't expect this. I've been in this competition for 4 years, and it's such an honour every time to be shortlisted.
Fantastic. Well, talk us through what sort of 12 months you've had. You compete away regularly. You compete against adult players regularly because you're a very advanced chess player.
Well, obviously, I try my best, but I play adults. I'm playing in such strong competitions and gaining so much experience. And in the last 12 months, I played International Masters and FIDE Masters, which before, in 2012, I would never have dreamed of being able to play against or have a chance of beating them. So
do you feel your game is coming on in leaps and bounds?
Yeah, I mean, playing the standard of players I am is just gaining so much experience, and now being in school in England, playing a lot more competition, and obviously trying my best to...
Speaking of competition, I think there's one on at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm playing in the Tradewise Chess Festival at the moment.
How's that going for you?
I won this morning, and I'm on 3 points out of 8, and it's very tough competition, so I'm pleased.
Again, you're playing it. This isn't a junior competition.
No, this is adults ranging from 80-year-olds to my age.
Remind us how old you are.
14.
14. Fantastic. What do you hope to achieve in 2014?
Well, as I say, I'm in school in England and I'm playing in the Four Nations Chess League and playing very strong players. Hopefully, I'd like to beat some title players for Grandmasters and strong players, and playing in the British Championships in 2014 in Aberystwyth, and try my best and have a good performance there.
I'm sure you'll do great. Congratulations once again. Junior Sports Personality of the Year, Stephen Watley. Congratulations, Stephen. Thank you.
I think, Jonathan, he would have thought maybe after being nominated for 4 years in a row that the time was never going to come, but well done, Stephen. Eventually your time came. Congratulations.
He's only 14. He still had another 3 or 4 years to go that you could have won.
You still had time. You could have waited another 4 years. Anyway. Before we announce the winner of our next award, we'd like to welcome on stage to deliver a short address the Honourable, the Chief Minister, Fabian Picardo.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an inspiration it is to see what we've seen on our screens. What village, town, or city of 30,000 people could achieve what this small nation of ours achieves in sport. At the senior level, we've seen golds, silvers, and bronzes. And if that's impressive, my goodness, how impressive it is to see what's coming next at a junior level. If the stars are shining at a senior level, what's coming next, I think, ladies and gentlemen, is going to outshine you, if you don't mind me saying so. Even if it is because of the inspiration that you're providing to more junior people and the coaching that goes on, and the important work I think that GBC has done today in helping us reflect on the past year and show the whole community just what it is that we can achieve when we put our minds to it, either as individuals, as teams, or as a nation. Thank you very much.
Chief Minister, thank you very much. Always a pleasure to have you here with us. Thank you very much. Very exciting moment in the evening. Time to reveal the recipient of this year's Lifetime Achievement Award.
Turned professional at the age of 29. Many people thought a little bit late. Why did you have only one fight?
Well, first of all, I had to join professional because I had no boxing here. And I had no choices, so I had to go to UK and join professional. And I had one fight because then I made the club here. And of course, we had a meeting and I was told whether I was going to box as a professional here or stay as a coach. So I had to decide this, so I just stayed as a coach, which was better.
Ernest's victory broke into Gibraltar boxing at a time when it was very much on the downgrade. It is to his credit that he carried on training virtually on his own, and he was responsible for maintaining training rings at various places on the Rock. and eventually boxing was resuscitated. Since then, the Gibraltar club has grown by leaps and bounds, and we've seen some great nights of boxing at the Victoria Stadium. Ernest, who had one professional fight at featherweight and knocked down his Scottish opponent twice before losing, this at the National Sporting Club in London, has put in a tremendous amount of work into training and coaching our boxers, who are a credit to his endeavour.
"62 years ago, Ernest Victory picked up his first pair of gloves and has seemingly never put them down. A formidable fighter, a respected trainer. He's committed his life to boxing.
I do always remember him in the gymnasium. I used to love watching him because he had a style of a man doing self-defense rather than fighting, if you know what I mean, you know? And it was a beautiful style.
He was great. He was really a very dedicated boxer, a very young man who trained very hard. His style was one of the best I've seen in so many boxers I've had the honor to referee and judge.
It was a very powerful puncher also. He would train, I mean, 2 or 3 hours in the ring was a normality.
The respect that all of the boxers he's trained have always had for him has been tremendous. Not only the boxers, but the referees, the judges, his dedication to boxing. And it's thanks to him a lot of youngsters have really done well in this life.
As a coach, he's like a legend. Kieran James, he's a legend.
He's great inspiration because to know he's been boxing for so many years and he still hasn't stopped. I mean, it motivates you and it makes you want to be as good as him when you are at his age and to be as fit as him and to know so much about boxing.
A mentor and a rock. Ernie has been a guiding hand to the countless number of young boxers who've walked through the doors of his gym.
Well, I remember it was my first fight and I was 16 at the time. So for me it was quite intimidating, didn't know what to expect. The team from Great Britain were on the next door changing rooms, and I remember Ernest saying, okay, throw 4 punches, and he did like that with his eyes, like telling me don't throw the punches, and he actually clapped the pad, obviously making much more noise than what an actual punch would have done, and to sort of intimidate the opponents on the other side.
So psychological edge, huh?
Yeah.
I think he's very, very inspiring. He's very strict, disciplined, and he's got a very good mental aptitude towards boxing, not only inside the ring but outside the ring. Not only is he a great coach, but he's almost a father figure to all of us.
For Ernie, boxing hasn't just been a sport, it's been a way of life. His devotion to his boxers has extended well beyond the ring.
About 9 years ago, my dad passed away. Obviously, it was quite hard times. And a lot of people tell you that if you need anything, to call them or they will call you. But when it comes to the crunch, few people do. And I'll never forget Ernest because he's one of the few people that actually did call me. I'll always keep that very close to my heart because, those things you don't forget.
I've known him for many, many years now. He has taught me a lot in life. He's also helped me a lot when I've had personal problems and difficulties. He's always been there to help me, give me opinions and also care for me,
A father of 4, Ernie's dedication to boxing has also been shared by his family. The doors of his home have always been open to his fighters.
We have close friends who are more like relatives. And I remember always boxers coming in and out of the house.
For us, he's a good laugh. We've got many things we've done with him. It's like you wouldn't say when you see him in the ring because he looks so serious, and here discipline is like something for him is very, very important.
Now, as an adult, you look back and you think, because I remember always being mentioned, la hija del neto, la hija del boxeador. And it was like, it's like, I'm always going to have to carry this. And now I think about it, and I'm very proud that that was the case. And Ernest dedicated all his life to boxing. But obviously the woman behind him to support him for so many years. And my mom spends weeks selling tickets, whether it rains, shines, or gales. I mean, and now you think about it and you think, I think as lucky as we have been to have him, he has been very lucky also in having people who have supported him throughout.
I remember when I was young, maybe 15, 14 years old, sometimes he would take me to the pharmacy to even buy me multivitamins. You know, when I was young as well, when I didn't work, he used to buy me gloves. He used to give me everything for free, you know, and that for me is priceless, what that man has done for me.
Bueno, Dad, on behalf of the whole family, just to tell you that we're really, really proud of you. You've dedicated many years to other people and made lots of changes in their lives. Just to say que we're blessed having you in our family y que te queremos mucho, mucho.